Hello, crafty friends. How you guys doing this morning? Thelma and Irene and Mary R. It's good to see you guys. Oh, you got the new COVID shot and no reaction? That's awesome, Thelma. I need to figure out where to get one of those. And
Tim got his too.
who did? Tim got one? Yeah.
CVS Pharmacy.
CVS? Okay. Well, we'll have to take a try there and see what we can do. I need to get one of those. Okay. All right, all my stuff's still all stacked up here this morning because I hit the snooze alarm and went back to sleep and didn't wake up until Bryce came and got me up 20 minutes ago. So I'm not real organized here this morning, but we'll make some progress anyway. So today we're going to continue working with the Vintage Orchard by Vintage Orchard by 49 and Market, and we are going to also bring in some elements from other collections because I thought that would be fun. I had a blast last week doing these, so thank you guys for indulging me to do it again. Oh, I have so many beautiful things in this box. My goodness. Okay. Hi, Catherine. Good to see you. So, one of the things I discovered last week, well, that's okay, you're working on that. One of the things I discovered last week is that there are lots and lots of really wonderful laser cuts for card making in this Vintage Orchard page kit. So if you're looking for their laser cuts and you want the larger ones, this is where you're going to find it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm just going to pick up paper here and we're just going to roll right forward and get started. I'm glad you have your schedule for radiation, Irene. It will make you tired, but it's not an uncomfortable process. How many weeks will you go for radiation? Okay, well, I see right off here, this is just a beautiful sheet. And I think I can get, I can get 4 cards out of this, I believe. Okay, we got rid of the stand. We put everything on top of the desk. That was good. Okay, I'll get rid of that big heavy box. Okay. So, some of the extras I have here today that we're going to try to incorporate with our designs. I'm going to use some of the same ones we used last time. I'm using laser cutouts. I'm using 12 by 12 sheets of Vintage Orchard. I'm using the Vintage Orchard chipboard set. These are the ones that have the white outline around them, and then they have some wonderful banners and circle words, which are great. I'm going to use the Vintage Orchard stacked frames. I pulled this, well, wait a minute, I'll show you that in the extras. Vintage Orchard botanical rub-ons I have here. I have the little bubbles here. Thank you, Catherine. I have the Vintage Orchard acetate, and I have the Vintage Orchard washi tape sheets, and I have the Vintage Orchard ephemera bits, And I have the Vintage Orchard. I have all the Vintage Orchard wildflowers, and both packs of the laser cutouts. But I want to show you some of the other things that I have here. Oh, hello. Oh, well, I have to take time out here because somebody wants to come up and say hi. Come here. Come here. He doesn't usually come over and say hello. Hello, I'd like to see our friends. Can you sit? Can you sit? He's over here tapping on my leg. Hi, Mom. I'd like to say hi to my friends. Like some of that jerky, but I don't know that I have any more of that jerky in here. What do I have for dog? You got a treat of some sort for him?
Look in your office.
Okay. Bryce is going to look at my office and see if he can find a treat. Hi, Cam. Your daddy. He said, hi, everybody. I came to see my mom because I thought maybe I could get a treat this morning. I was counting on the idea of maybe getting a treat. Your harness is all cattywampus, Ted. You're all cattywampus, Ted. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. 3 weeks of radiation. That's what I had. Looky here. Daddy brought us something good. Okay, sit down. Sit down. Sit. Thank you. You don't get to self-serve this. I was making sure she can figure out how to get it open. Fortunately, in this room, I have scissors.
I have the truth.
Huh? Oh, hi, Truth. Oh, boy. Yeah. Daddy volunteered to come see me because he knew Aunt Mama had good stuff at her desk. Here, turn around and say hi to everybody. He said, I could lay down for you, Mom. Look what I could do. I could lay down so pretty. This is, instead of being old dry jerky that I had, this one's more fresh. How's that? How's that for a taste? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yes, okay. All right, stand up and look at our friends. Here, let's turn around the other way and look at our friends. Look at our friends. Come on, back over here. There, sit. We didn't have a screen freeze here, Irene. I think it might have been, your monitor buffering or maybe your internet there. I don't believe we had one here. Thank you, Truth. You say hi to everybody. Say hi, guys. Hi, guys. They said, Mama, you're so stingy with that jerky. Yes. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Talk to him, Dad.
Teddy. Teddy bear, what you doing?
Oh, you said that day's so good. Okay, I think we should call that good and get to work because we have lots of work to do today. Thank you for coming to see me. Thank you. Did I know you had more, Mom? Where'd you put that? Where'd you put that? I know you had more. He's going to come back and tap me on the leg again. Watch. We'll see if he doesn't do it. Hello, I'm still here. My cards are probably going to smell like jerky now since I was cutting up his jerky with my scissors. Okay. Let's get some cards out here and a paper cutter. And let's get this show on the road. All right. Did I tell you what I had? I think I got distracted by my dog. Okay, so the extras that we brought in are I brought some peach rub-on transfers and all kinds of beautiful designs. We have peach frames. We have Grove envelope bits. We have peach laser cuts. I didn't know I still had any of those. I love those. We have Grove laser cut elements. And we have rub-ons from the Academia collection. Look at these beautiful elements for fall. So we have so many cute things we can use. I'm going to make a point of trying to use those together with some of this vintage papers. Okay, let's see. How do I want to cut this? I'm going to start. I'm going to start by cutting this 5 inches wide. That was not what I meant to do. I'm sleepy this morning. That was not what I meant to do, to get 4 5x7s from this sheet of paper. Now I'm going to get 3 5x7s and a 5x5. Oh well. I've done worse things. Okay. So I got a 5x5, 5x7. I'll get 2 5x7s from this. This is very pretty paper. I love this vintage orchard. The colors and the patterns are just beautiful. So I think we get a 5x5 here. What time is it in Debbie Land? It's a little after 11 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I was sleeping. I didn't go to sleep until like 6 o'clock this morning. I have not been sleeping for some reason. Don't really appreciate that I'm not sleeping. I get a bookmark too. Our bookmarks turned out great, so might have to get a bookmark out of that pretty piece. All right, let's set the cutter aside. Thank you, Mary. You and Truth are too kind. It's just growing out that way. I haven't had a cutter style. It just growing out that way. For which I'm thankful, really. I mean, it could be growing out any way, and it's growing out in a fairly nice way. Let's get the camera down, honey. Okay. I need my trimmer to trim up my envelope or my card just a little bit. Whether my cutting job or the card is manufactured a little extra large, hard to tell because you get both.
Adeline?
Hi, Adeline. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see everybody this morning. It is finally being really nice in the Pacific Northwest. The temperatures are coming down and the sun's out, but it's not raging hot sun. It's just pretty. And these are nice fall days. I like these days. Not so muggy. So that's good. We had, about a week or two there of just mugginess. Just
About a week.
A week, Ray says. About a week of muggy, just very, very high humidity days, which we don't get. We don't get humidity. We get rain. So we don't deal with such things very well. We're not very adaptable. We live in the Pacific Northwest because we know and like the rain. And we have our 4 distinct seasons. We have our light summer rain, our heavier fall rain, our heavy winter rain, and a lighter spring rain. 4 distinct seasons. Hi, Karen. Good to see you, friend. We're working with Vintage Orchard again today. And today we're mixing in some elements from Arcadia, from Peach, and from Grove. So that should be a lot of fun. Can't wait to see what we come up with. Okay, so I've trimmed down my card a little bit to fit the card face I manufactured out of my 12 by 12 paper. Look how beautiful that is. That'd just be a beautiful card, just put a sentiment on it and go. But oh no, we have to do something more than that. Okay, I have this beautiful Arcadia stuff, and it's got some fun, pretty borders and neat sentiments. We're going to need one of the small die cutting machines, honey. Over there, I don't want to bring over my great big one. This might be a good job for pockets. I think we'll use this Academia this time. There we go. Let's just leave it up there. Whoops, up on the box. If we can. All right. I take these out. Storm Amy. Storm Amy's on her way. Wow. So you have a named storm headed your way. That always sounds ominous. Look at this really cool corner we have right here. I think we have to use it. So I'm going to go ahead with, this is one of my rub-on sheets. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of rough cut around. And I might want that arrow. I'm not sure I want that arrow. I can put it back on if I decide I want it. Really pretty corner. Yeah, that's going to look really good on there. This is Academia, and I like this corner. So we're going to put this corner on here. We'll rough cut around it, then remove it from its backing sheet so you can see through it and decide exactly how we want to place it.
Hi to Elsie.
Hi, Elsie. Good to see you, friend. Thank you for stopping by to see us. Okay. And let's see what else we have in Academia that we like. It might be fun to use one of these. We have this border. Yeah, that'll still work. We have this border that's like a ruler, and it has that same rickrack in it. That could be fun. So we'll cut out the border we like, peel the back, and let's start this at the bottom and run it up the side. That will kind of replicate that same pattern we had up there, like that. Now let's find a sentiment we want to use. Ooh, triumphant. Be so good they can't ignore you. That's a good one. Let your dreams be your wings. What an awesome achievement. 1 in a million. Celebrate every victory. Graduation. Congrats, you did it. Let's see what else we have. I know we have a lot of sentiments on this sheet. Do things you think you can't do. Success is the sum of effort. Achievement, so proud. This is just the beginning. I might have to go to a different sheet to find what we want. I do like those arrows, though. Arrows are fun. Very different than So now let's celebrate every victory. I think that would look nice here and it'll fit nice here. I also have a graduation, which I don't. The congrats. The congrats can be all kinds of things. Let's see which one looks better. Let's celebrate every victory. I like that on there. We also have congrats, you did it. It has that same rickrack pattern through both of these. That could be really pretty. Celebrate every victory. I think maybe I want to put that on. I want to put it on a piece of Grove. I want to put it on a piece of white. And some little pieces of white. What did I do with those? I left them on the table. I need a butterfly like that. Vintage butterfly, I like that. Though I do like that directly on the card. That is pretty. And I need something down here. Okay, I think we'll go with that. And let's find, there's so many beautiful embellishments here. Let's find something else we like. I think I'd like to find a butterfly similar to the one we have. Whoa! And here come all the bits I already have punched out. Lots of laser cuts. Boy, you just will not find laser cuts better than 49 in Market. Look at that. That's so pretty. I want to find a butterfly. Lots of bees. The bees could be good, actually. The bees could be great. Let's see if we can find that butterfly, though. Butterfly similar to what we have. It doesn't have to be exact. It's a butterfly. Maybe a little piece of. Don't want to cover up my pretty flowers. Maybe a little piece of foliage coming up into our card would be fun. Here's a butterfly. I think that one's too big. Let's see if we can find a smaller piece here. We come up into our card. That's a little large. This one's just right. I like that. And I have a nice butterfly here. Okay. I think celebrate every victory needs to come a little to the left now. Kind of use fill up some of my void. Okay. I think that's looking good. Little glossy accents on there, and I think we'll be in good shape. Or some crystal lacquer, as the case may be. Okay. Home squares. Trivia for you. Katy Perry Originally wanted to be a botanist, but later changed her major to graphic design. I love that. Well, she certainly has the botany touch to her elements. I love her work. Say again, give me the what's the word I'm looking for? How I pronounce that, the pronunciation of her name again, please. Petite? Is that what I remember you guys saying? Petite? Okay. This pretty leaf I'm going to put just to add a little dimension down here in this corner, just to raise things up a bit. Oh, I shouldn't do that until I put on my... Stop the presses. I don't want to do that till I put my rub-on sound. Otherwise I'm running my pretty 3D through the...
Allison asks how your daughters are.
Oh, my daughters are great. Adeline, they're doing super. Jordan is up in Bremerton with her husband, who's a submariner. They have a lovely house there in a lovely neighborhood, and they have their dogs that are just the pride of their life. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, getting stronger, but some things are still heavy for me. They have our precious Gypsy, who is a Catahoula spotted leopard dog. And they have Captain Kidd, who is a little white terrier rescue. And he is a little skittish boy, but he's sure cute. Once he gets to know you, then he wants to be held all the time. He knows Bryce now. He wants to be held all the time. They're going to come up the end of this month for Jordan's 30th birthday. I can't believe my baby's turning 30. But 30th birthday. And we're going to have to see how we get along with having two kitties and dogs that are not used to cats. You know, I need to taking this shim plate out. And that was just going to be too hard to push through. Make sure everything's still straight here after.
Catherine wants to know, when are the rascally kittens going to meet us?
We have to get those videos up, honey. Bryce says, who? You and the mouse in your pocket?
Mm-hmm.
We need to encourage Bryce to help me because posting videos is not in my toolbox. So I need Bryce's help. You guys could encourage him. 2 kitties and a dog. We have 2 6-month-old Siberian kitties, and then Teddy, the miniature poodle. And they are just playing up a storm. Oh my gosh. Last night they were running and romping and carrying on. Teddy was chasing the kitties and they were playing hide and seek with him. And when he'd give up and turn around, then they'd come bouncing out, batting at him. Just so cute. Teddy is 6. See, Selma? Can you resist Selma when she's being sweet? She says, kitties, kitties, please.
Well, you guys help figure out what other tasks I already do for Debbie to take off my plate. And we can do that.
But, honey, we have so many videos. It won't take very long to load those up so people can be introduced to the kitties.
Mhm. Yep.
Truth, here it says, meow, meow. It'd be fun to have a video of Teddy and the kitties playing, but it's also spontaneous. It's hard to catch that. Truth, Teddy is my dog. I just let Debbie and Bryce house sit. She's his internet godmother. I figured he'd come right back and think he needed to get up in my lap again since he knew there were treats he didn't get all of, but he seems to have.
He's in his bed having a nap.
Oh, he's in his bed having a little nap now. Thelma wants to know how long Mary's nose is. I think it's growing. That's funny, Thelma.
Hi to Sue.
Hi, Sue. Good to see you. I'm so glad to have you back. We haven't seen you in a while, Sue Parks. Oh, I like that dimensional butterfly. Can I find another butterfly? I was pushing it to find one that was just the right color. Let's see if we can find another one. I think I'd like two. I also rather like these orange leaves. This might be a little much, but let's try it and see what happens if we. See what happens if we add a little element of orange to the bottom. Actually, I like it. Do you guys like it? I think I like it. What do you think? Yay or nay to the orange? I'm going to put a butterfly that's going to bring in the orange. And then we have this orange up here. Love to find a butterfly I can layer over that one and give it some dimension. What do you think? The orange? Yay or nay on the orange leaves, guys? Yay or nay? Tuck the orange behind just a little bit. Mary R says yes. Oh, Mary R, yes. Mary R says add the orange. Thelma says nay. I need votes, guys. I need votes. I think that could be pretty there if we continue that color up on the end to the card. Elsie's saying, no, my nose is not so big. You've heard that, and that we're referring to Pinocchio. And when he would tell little fibs, his nose would get longer. That's the long nose comments. I have, oh, no orange. Mary likes the orange. Catherine and Thelma saying no orange. Okay, well, maybe we'll keep it a little more subtle. I found another butterfly. Okay. No orange. If you want to get in on this voting, just sign in and give me a yay or nay. Well, Teddy is Mary R's dog too. She's his internet godmom. Always has been since he was a puppy.
Elsie's trying to claim him too.
Oh, okay. Elsie said he was her dog too. Okay, I got it. Well, you can be another internet godmom, Elsie. Why not? Why not? Did you get this bottle working? We might need another bottle of the table.
The bottle that was on the box.
Yeah. Is it? I don't know. My pinwheel's on the floor. Everybody gets to claim Teddy. We love Ted. He's such a good boy. He's really getting along well with the kitties now. He's still a little jealous, and he snaps at him once in a while when he thinks we don't see him, especially at bed. He does it in bed because he said, "This bed was mine before you cats got here. You get away from me." Because they want to be very lovey when they get in bed. They want to rub up against him and sleep next to him. And he said, "This was my spot before you came. You guys, back off." He's decided he needs his dad now. He knows we're talking about him. Hi. Hello, Mr. Ted. Standing in Bryce's lap across the table from me, saying, "Hey, I know you're talking about me. I know you're talking about me. I can hear it. I know you are."
Thelma says, "Naughty kitty claims the kittens."
Paula, Bryce's sister, has a Siberian cat named Xander, and she says Xander claims the kittens too. She says he's been trying to decide which one he wants, but I don't think they'd go anywhere without it being two of them. But Xander claims the kittens. Well, I need a little more dimension, so I did find matching flowers. Yep, Teddy says, "I am more than willing to romp and play with you, let you eat out of my food bowl," which they both do. "I'm more than willing to share my parents, well, sometimes, and sometimes not. But doggone it, if you're going to mess with me in bed." As he does like his sleeping time. We have been going to bed about 10 o'clock, and when it gets anywhere close to 10, Teddy starts trying to encourage us to head for bed. Then, honey, what are some of the things he does to encourage us to go to bed?
Stare at you in the face.
Yeah, he'll jump up in Bryce's lap, and instead of laying down, he'll stare him right in the face, like to say, "Hey, is it time yet? Is it time? Is it time?" He'll stare you in the face. He will occasionally bark if he thinks we're not listening to his demands. Occasionally give us a little bark. Oh, Irene likes the orange. Should I go back to the orange? I don't know. I think we're about split on the vote, so maybe I should put the orange back up there and just check and see if I like it. I think we might like it, guys. Yeah, I like those kind of peeking into our picture. It is amazing. Bryce goes to the post office about 4:30, 5 o'clock each day, and if he hasn't already appeared upstairs, Teddy's going downstairs trying to get him to go to the post office, because that's Teddy's everyday bye-bye ride. He gets to go when Bryce goes to the post office, so he's very interested in seeing that Bryce lives up to his postal duties. And he's right on top of it too. It is amazing that they can tell time. Let's try this orange again. I'm going to kind of Maybe slide it in a little bit towards the back. And I don't think I'll raise this leaf. Let's see what you guys think of that. We got some other pieces on there since we... What do you guys think of that? And that orange be in there now? Oh my gosh! You're going to meet Alice. That's so fun, Elsie. I love that. I think that's going to be great fun for both of you guys. Wow, I love that. I'll tuck this in behind a little bit. I was wondering what it would look like if I moved one of those up there. Get around it a little bit for the flower to show more. It looks like it's coming out from under the flower. I think that is just so cool. I would love to take Alice's place and come to Norway and meet you, Elsie. Wow, that's so cool that she's going to do that. Okay, I'm going to do this one. I'm just going to glue these down. I cover up one of the white leaves up there with this orange. I'm going to try and make it look like it's coming out from under the blossom a little bit. I'm going to cover this other white leaf. That's so fun. I love it when I hear you guys have a chance to get together. That just makes me so happy.
Irene's sister, husband, and cousin are all in Scotland right now.
Wow. Oh, I like this. Okay, I'm liking this, guys. I'm liking this now. You just needed to add this orange color to a different place, too. I like this. What do you think? That's getting pretty, huh? Let's add a little glossy accents in. Any other suggestions on this before we add a little glossy accents to it and call it done? Any thoughts? Okay, let's put some glossy accents on it. I love it when you guys vote and tell me what you like and don't like. Makes me happy. I did not bring my cane out here and my knee is just throbbing. Okay, another pen. Must have left this uncapped for a while. Just some subtle little accent lines here and there. I think we'll like. Gotta have some accents on those butterflies. They're beautiful, beautiful butterflies. We look forward to a day when we can travel. like to get this knee taken care of so I can travel more comfortably. Which means I got to get the weight off. So, starting in the next few days, I'm going to go back on my eating plan, lose the cancer weight, and then restart my weight loss journey. I got interrupted. I put 20 pounds back on during cancer treatments. So, and some of the self-indulgence that went along with that. And now I gotta get my act together and get that weight back off and start back down. Maybe one reason my knee is bothering me. I need to do some step-up exercises so I can get back out into the therapy pool. Okay, what do you guys think? Little glossy accents around some of our flowers and on the butterflies. Any comments? Anything else you want to see? I think it looks pretty good. I think there comes a time to stop. Okay, we will set this one on our box over here so I'm not messing with it. Bryce has got a lap full of Teddy. Teddy's now sleeping. He says he deserves to sleep in his daddy's lap. That's where he belongs. He's a dog. He belongs on his dad. Okay. Let's see what we can do here to bring in some of these fun elements. Oh, did I show you guys this? I put this in with my crafting things for the vintage orchard. We had this stencil downstairs that I thought was really fun. So to stencil onto one of the pieces that's not as active. There's some Grove laser cut elements. Let's see what we can add in the Grove theme. This is fun. I remember some of these pieces I used before in the peach. That's a fun little element there. Let's see what we can do with that. And peach, let's see what we have over here. Is the stencil okay to put on jars of homemade preserves? Yes, but it's big. So you could probably put it on labels that you wrapped around, though. Why couldn't you do that? You could put it on labels and wrap them around the jars. It's a fun stencil. I thought it looked very vintage, so I picked it up when I saw it. I thought it was fun and interesting. Oh, I remember these peach flowers. We used them once before. I have lost my box that has peach, spice, and Grove in it. So Margie went to the store last night and picked out some of these elements for me. Of course, it wasn't a long trip. She went to our store to get them. But yeah, we looked and looked. Margie looked and looked, I should say. I got to be fair. I did no looking. Margie did all the looking. But looking to see what other elements we have here that would be fun. I'd like something to go down here. Something kind of spread out maybe a little bit. Of course, we do have those beautiful bows, paper bows. I'll try one of those there. Well, that looks very pretty. I do have heavier versions of that, but I think that's pretty. It'd still be nice to maybe have maybe a rub-on or something down there. Let's look and see what else we've got. I must have something that we could put along the bottom here that would be pretty. This is big. I don't know that this might be too big, but let's try it. See what we think. Could always clip it in 2 pieces. I don't know. What do you guys think of this? What do you think of that piece down there? Yay, nay? Maybe? I'm going to keep building and you guys can give me some feedback on that. I like that bow there. Okay. Let's see if we have like a leaf cluster in this green would be really nice. Coming up out of the white part there. Let's see what we have. That could be fun coming up out of there. I just love these laser cutouts. They are so, so beautiful. They're so beautiful. That might be. Looking at all these choices of leaves, my goodness, there's so many. Happens. I'll put one of these in here. Hi, Terry. Good to see you. Yes, I can trim a little off of it if necessary, Thelma. I can bring it down a little. That would allow me to bring this down a little more. Get my bow back in there. I do like my bow. Yeah, maybe kind of coming off the edge like that. All right. Pick up canning pears from the market. Boy, that 2 bushels. That sounds like a lot of work, Terry. I love canned pears, but boy, are they a lot of work. I like to do peaches as long as they're freestone. Drop them in the water, peel them, cut them off the pit, and into the jars they go. What do you guys think? I need to actually put this down on a card base too. Mary's back. I'm back, she says. Yeah. This might be a little busy. I think maybe something with more solid leaves might be better. Let's try. One of these, because we're not trying to cover up all the white leaves. We just want to accent them. Okay. All right. I think it's time to glue this cardstock down to our base. Oh, you can for your kids' family. Can we be adopted, Terry? I don't know if you can adopt someone who's your age or older, but if we could, we'd like to be your family. Lit fruit. Only if you come and help can. That's a fair deal right there. That's a very fair deal. Okay, move those off temporarily while I. All that peeling in the pears. My goodness, that's a job. Thelma says, I live in Michigan. I don't know why this occurs to me. Do you guys remember that, like, I don't know. It's like 25 years ago, they did one of the fruit companies, the canned fruit companies. Which one was it? Did a promotion where these cans of cling peaches and things were more valuable than money. Do you remember that? Does anybody but me remember that promotion? May have been a regional thing. I don't know. Anybody remember that? Libby did it. Libby canned peaches. Libby canned peaches. Libby canned pears. Libby everything more valuable than money. You remember that? Anybody but me? Those commercials were on just constantly for a couple of years. And I wanted to do something inexpensive for my staff. I had like 50 people that worked for me, so I wanted to do something nice to show them appreciation. So I bought them Libby canned peaches. Each person had a jar of Libby canned peaches. Then I discovered I think I'm the only one, the only one who had ever seen that commercial. And people said things like, thank you, I like peaches. So after the fact, I had to explain why Libby canned peaches. Because they were more valuable, like you guys. Oh. Yep, Libby canned peaches. Nobody got it. I don't think anybody on my staff got it. I think one or two after I explained why I was buying them Libby canned peaches said, "Oh, I've seen those commercials. Uh-oh. Libby or Gemma's sick. That's not good. I don't like to hear that." I'm sorry, Mary. Our big baby girl shouldn't be sick. I don't want to hear that. Oh my gosh. You are a glutton for punishment, Irene. My goodness. Radiation is taxing enough without having to go through colon prep. Maybe you should rethink that. That's going to be hard on you. I don't want to hear that things are hard on you. Yeah, Gemma needs a big hug from all of us. Oh, that might do it. Maybe she's got an allergy to some of the treats. Hard to say. What they had us do was to take things away and then slowly give them back. We still haven't discovered what all Ted's allergy issues are, though. But we're working on it. I like Thelma's idea of running this off the bottom. And I actually like it moved down a little there. Don't know what I'm going to put in that corner, but we'll put something there. So we'll put some dimensional squares on here. I'm liking the way this is coming together. The peach and the Grove. This is from Grove. This is from Peach. This is from Vintage Orchard. I'm liking the way that's coming together. Teddy has his next allergy appointment on Tuesday. He had both a bacterial and yeast infection when we took him in last time, so they gave him a shot of antibiotics for that. And wanted to see him again in 2 weeks. Is this when we should have we have our allergy test results? I think we will, right?
We should.
Yeah, we should have our allergy test results too.
Although I don't know if we'll. Because it's only supposed to be a tech appointment.
Oh, that's true. Don't know if we'll meet the vet that day. Oh, I do like that. You take it easy, Irene. Don't push yourself too hard. Yeah, think about rescheduling that colonoscopy. Push it out a couple weeks. It's been, what, 3 weeks? 3 weeks, I guess, since I finished radiation now. And I'm feeling good again now. But first 2 weeks, I was tired. Yeah, you have it all behind you, but what are you going to put your body through, you know? It's good to be kind to yourself at this stage. Think about it, okay? And just think about it. Here's our butterfly overlap that Thelma recommended. I like that a lot. I'm going to clip the bottom of this off then. Have it end where a card ends so that it'll still fit in its envelope. Isn't that pretty? I'm liking this. Now I want to do something. That trimmed off part might be just what I was looking for these leaves. I'm still not sure that's exactly what I want there. I had this other busier one up there at one point. Oh, I kind of like the busy one if I move it out a ways. That's kind of fun. Okay. I'll put this one here. Come out from under the check. And put some of these oak leaves back on there. Here from the butterflies, maybe. Or maybe put them down here. Kind of continue that theme across, so I like that. This is the clip off. We have a straight edge on it. And a foam square. This one here. Be sure your gastroenterologist knows you just finished radiation. They may not want to do it that soon. I need a stamp. I know we have stamps. These stamps didn't get into my box. They might be on this table. Where are the stamps? I saw stamps on something. One of these sheets had stamps on it. Maybe the ribbons. I know I saw some stamps. Ooh, a little heart could be cute. No stamps there. A little tiny sign that says harvest. That actually kind of fits the theme. You got to check there. I think maybe that one. I was going to put a stamp there, and I'm kind of liking that. Kind of liking this over here. Maybe just a little sprig leaves here. I think I'm liking that. Let's go with that. Ugh. The last time I had to drink that prep, I used some. We filtered some frozen lemonade. We got all the pulp out of it, ran it through a cheesecloth, and then made lemonade out of that prep with really nice, pulpy. It was started out as pulpy lemonade, but really nice natural flavor lemonade, not cheap imitation stuff, and that made it way tolerable, and that worked out well because I was not. My gastroenterologist said everything was nice and clean there. I got A+ for that. So even though I was drinking that pulpy lemonade, but we'd taken the pulp out, it was still good. Okay, I think we're just about to finish this one. Let's see what we think of this. Let me get it on here. What do you think, guys? Good night, Cat. See our last card here before you go? That's pretty. I'm loving that. Anybody got any thoughts? One thing I was just thinking might be fun would be to have one of those chipboard rounds or one of the sayings up there. These. I think this could be good right there. Let's see what we can find for right there. Oh, I like that. Let's put that there. And add a chipboard element there. I'm liking this. I think this is going to be really pretty. So we have 3 different collections featured in this one card. We use generously from each of them. What do you think, guys? We want some glossy accents on here, maybe on the butterflies and the flowers. Maybe around the fall vibes. Or we could leave it just like it is. It's quite pretty. Any thoughts? Irene and Adeline like it. Any other thoughts, guys? Yeah, it is kind of rustic looking, isn't it? Which is making me wonder if I even want glossy accents on here. Yeah. Bryce says no. No glossy accents. I like it, though. I think that's pretty. Oops. I'll put it over here, too. It can go under the other one since this doesn't have any wet stuff on it. Oh, these are fun. What time's it going to be? Oh, we still got time for one more. Let's see what we can do. Almost kind of time consuming, but fun. I have these 2 left. Might be fun to use this one and build up with some green on here. What kind of ribbons did I have in green? The frame set might be fun too. Let's see what we can find. It's a good size element. Maybe put the frame in the middle. Might actually even be better on this one. What we have for frames here that would be fun on this paper. There's a frame. That's pretty big. Let's see what we have this in between. I kind of like this one. Now this one would be fun, and we can run the elements around it and off it. Let's do that. haven't done any of those in a while. Ooh. That's pretty. I like that. Getting in and getting some of those bigger pieces. I like that. Now, let's see if I can find a card this size. I think I have a 5x5 here. You have 5x5? You might be a 6x6. You are a 5.5 by 5.5. I'm sure that's a 5x5 card. I can cut down as 5x7. Let's just do that, then I won't have to spend my time looking for the right card size. Good night, Elsie. Thank you for stopping by to chat with us, friend. We love you. We love it when you're here. Oh, fun. Else's birthday. That might be why they're taking the cruise. I just love that you're going to get to see him, Elsie. Have fun. Okay. A little cardstock on top here. This is my mistake card, but you know, sometimes it's happy mistakes. I got that a little off. Okay, I'm going to put some thin foam tape under my frame. Yes, why not? That would be a fun element. And we'll put our leaves on top of that. I'm going to put it on all sides since I'm standing this up fairly high. Paper here is from Vintage Orchard. The frame is from the Peach set. And I believe the oak leaves are from the Grove set. But what fun. All kinds of good things going on. I'm going to go see George and Nina and Michael and Andrea today. And take Michael his birthday gift. I think I just like it square on. I'm going to put some glossy accents on this oak leaf to make it more sturdy. That's the side benefit of the glossy accents, is it will really reinforce the piece. Oh. And today we've used Academia, Grove, Peach, and Vintage Orchard together. I think Katie would be proud of us. I don't know why I'm putting all this glue in the middle. It's not going to touch in the middle. That was kind of silly, but okay. I like the way it stands up on there. Here's where we are. Oops. A little white border here I gotta get rid of. Here's how it stands up on the card so far. Loving that. And I think a greeting in the middle and maybe a butterfly, and then I think we will be done. Let's see what we have for these little round greetings. I think a round greeting would go nicely with this. Loving the color of that one together. Yeah. I'd have to add that on the frame. I'm actually really liking the color and the message of so thankful. Is there something here? Oh, happy. Okay. You guys like oh happy day up here on the leaf? Or do you like so thankful down here on the frame? Happy or thankful? Need some votes. Need some votes, guys. There's thankful. And we could put happy up here. Mary likes thankful. We got one vote for thankful. Come on, guys. Give me some votes. Thankful, 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 thankful. Okay. You know, guys, I think it'll be thankful. I could use thankful in or out of the frame, too. I like, maybe we just need to make a decision on this one in the interest of time, with or without the frame. There's the frame. Everybody voted for it with the frame, but they weren't given a choice of without.
With.
We're going with it, since everybody voted for thankful before. And I'm thankful for that. Me too, Mary.
Did you just? I thought you were putting it on the bottom.
I did.
Did
Oh.
you turn your card around?
Thank you. Thank you. Bryce just rescued me. I had it on the upside down. Thank you, honey. Clean up my glue a little bit on the top there, though. No, don't go falling off. That's it. Not okay. Clean up a little glue there. Misapplied it. Let's get some glossy accents on here. I think I still want a butterfly. Although I do have these fun oak leaves, or oak, yeah, acorns.
Try the bird.
Huh? The bird's going to be pretty big, I think.
Yeah, it's big. Didn't like that, but
The green butterfly looks pretty good. There's a little bird. Woodpecker. You like that?
too much green.
It also, the white border kind of distracts me a little. Let's see what we have for another butterfly. Green. Back to vintage and get a butterfly.
Better.
I have to perk his wings. I definitely want a generous coating of glossy accents on here since we have such a very simple pattern, don't you think? This is very sturdy. It wouldn't have to. What do you think? Go plain, guys, or glossy accents?
Just do the butterfly and glossy accents.
Looking for feedback. Glossy accents on the leaves? Just the butterfly or not at all? Take a swig of my Mio here while you guys are answering. Three Pink Roses votes plain. Another option we would have would be to add some of those just little dimensions. I sure do make a mess. I certainly do. Tiny bit, just the butterfly, tiny bit of accents. Okay, we'll start with just the butterfly. Oops, that's glue. I don't think I want the best glue ever. Oh, that's crystal lacquer. I'm confusing myself. I actually think I'm going to put just a little glossy accents on the leaves to just give them some more strength since they're kind of hanging up in the air there. Go a little bit more towards the edges where it's on the border. Look how little we had to do to this to make it really pretty. I know you guys voted just the butterfly, but I just think to strengthen this a little, I need some glossy accents where that's kind of hanging there in the middle. It's very light. I like that card. Oh, I got senior discounts for Downton Abbey. I can't wait to see that movie. Might have to have Margie go with me because I don't know if Bryce is going to do that one. We'll see. Okay, how's our time? It's 12:30. I have this little scrap here. What did I do? Did I give you back my punch?
No. Not give it back to us.
You see it?
Oh.
Let me find the punch. No, it's not that one, honey. I have the hole punch. I need the tag punch.
Oh. I don't see that either. It's over there. Far right.
Thank you. Yep, far left. Far left. Look to your left, Debbie. Look to your left. We haven't done that for a while, guys. Yeah. All right. So we're going to do a tag here. This time I'm not on the back of another sheet, so we can decorate with confidence. I don't think I want to use dimensional stuff because I don't need to be creasing the inside of my book. So I think I will look to my collections. If it's not too wide, this might be really cool. Oh. I really like that. I like it even better on the other side. Okay, I'm going with that. And I need a greeting of some sort. And there's all my washi tape and other greetings. Too wide. These are too wide. Still looking. Should have some. Here's some washi tape. It has smaller greetings. Actually, those are going to be too big. But I don't know. This might work, might not work. Let's try one of these greetings off of here. Let's try one of these. I'm not sure that they're bold enough to see. This is a really subtle tag, so. Can you bring last week's cards back over, honey? You're standing there. Washi tag. I still like getting it straight. The bottom, I think, is straight. The top must not be straight. Okay. And then here we go again. Trying to peel the washi tape. Without messing up my lettering. There we go. I got it. This is Autumn Skies. It's very subtle, but very pretty. I'm going to glue this vine here. But now it's a little areas. This would have been a good job for the tape on the sheets too. Yeah, you guys know what I mean. Lavender folder. Isn't that pretty? Boy, that's beautiful. Let's do. I like that one. What kind of bows do I have here? No, orange, that's too much. Can you bring me some more of that sage that you had yesterday or the other time, honey? Just need a tiny piece. Just going to thread it through here.
What?
Yeah, that'll be plenty. We have this long piece here. Yeah. Ink the edges. That's a good idea. I can get to an ink pad. Well, my ink pads are there. Oh, okay. Ouch. Very good idea, Selma. I like that idea. Sometimes I forget about that. Let's see. Yeah, that looks nice. Thanks for the idea, Thelma. I like that. That's beautiful, actually. And I'm not sure about the color again, although this one's nice too. Okay, gotta choose, guys. Look at these two colors. I have a blue that has kind of a yellow edge to it. And then I have a green that is a different tone of green. What do you guys think? Want the blue green or the green? Try that one of them is going to be great with my other size, but if I put something bright on the other side, I think we'll be okay. Blue, blue-green, or the blue-green or the green and yellow. Blue-green, Terry says. Looking for feedback, guys. Looking for feedback. Something really colorful. The other side. Very solid. Maybe that. That actually. Yeah. The other side, they're both shiny. Oh, the other side of the card. I'm thinking maybe this blue-green vine. Yeah, I think that'll go, huh? Can't tell the difference. All right. Yeah, let's see if we have any other tall, skinny. I've really absconded with the tall, skinnies out of these because I am. I've made a couple bookmarks. Those. Ribbon would be good if I found the right ribbon. I also have this peach stuff. Oh, what's this? This could be fun. I kind of like that. It does, the flower kind of blends in, but it's very subtle. I actually kind of like it. I could go much bolder. This kind of a flower. No, I don't care as much for that one. I like the effect of the skinny one. And eat a word. Eat words. Words. Nope. I do not know what I'm going to get with this one. I haven't seen this vine before. It's just like a curly willow or something. It could be interesting. It's in dark brown. Let's see what this looks like. Adding it. I'm thinking of this with the flower. We'll see. Put this in the back. I like the texture of that. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think of this? You like the curly willow in it? Or would you like it out of it? I have just the curly willow. I have just the flower. Or both. Both might be a bit distracting. Someone likes the curly willow alone. I actually think that's quite striking. It is a nice contrast to the color of the. It's dimensional. Dimensional. Flower was nice by itself. The curly willow was nice by itself. I think the overall consensus was it was too much together. I have a pile of leaves. Could maybe be at the bottom. That's actually kind of fun. I like the little leaves at the bottom. Right here, right now. You guys think of the sign in it? Pile of leaves, so we have something for the curly willow to be coming up out of. Right here, right now. I kind of like that. What do you guys think? Give me a minute to respond. I kind of like the idea you guys posed of putting both ribbons in. That could be fun. Okay. I'm going with it. It's so cute. Really like this curly willow. It's a neat texture. This is not one you're going to find in any other laser cut collections by any other brand, I'll tell you that. As these guys have just the best laser cutting ever. Margie and I are going to participate in a retailer training Monday and Tuesday. It's done from the east coast of Canada. So they're starting at 8 a.m. their time. Which means we are going to be up at a really awful time of day. I might not have been to sleep yet the way I've been sleeping lately. Terrible time of day. 5 a.m. to be and being crafty. This is the brand is 49 and Market. It is a spectacular brand. Thank you for reminding me to say that, Mary R. That's good. We'll finish this up, put our tails on it, and then let's recap what we've done today. Put my little signpost at a little bit of an angle. I like that. Okay, let's see. What happens if we do use both of these? That could be fun. Let's just try it. We'll come back with some great ideas for you. How's that? Mary and Margie are both excited. Mary gets up at that time of day anyway, so it's like, oh, okay, I'll just come over a little early. You're crazy, woman. You mean you like that time of day? Whatever do you mean? This is, it's being put on, it's sponsored by Ecstasy Crafts, who's one of our wholesalers. And we will have, actually, they sent me an agenda, and I have to admit, I haven't even looked to see who the presenters are. But usually, we will have presenters from a variety of different companies. So I'm looking forward to seeing who. In the past, I've seen Jamie Rogers. Jamie Rogers won't be there this time, I don't think, because Cosmic Shimmer, who was his line, has gone out of business. So if he does any, he will be doing them probably for their new owners. Getting tired, I think, because I can't think of names now. There we go. Here's our ribbons. Here's our one side. Here's our other side. I'm totally happy with that. So I think we might have somebody from India. We might have somebody from it's the one we got the funny sayings from, all and something or other. Okay, let's take a look at what we've accomplished today. This has been great fun. Thanks for indulging me in my venture to use multiple collections. I'm loving our results. Totally loving our results. Okay, I have 2 wet cards. I'll show you those first. So, okay, here's our oak leaves. Opens at the top. Oh, maybe. Could be. Could be, could be. Mary's reminding us to vote on our favorite. So we'll give each one of these names. You have a little light showing here, so I think this is another good spot for a little ink around. Just go all the way around it. The ink really kind of seals the deal, doesn't it? It really adds to the overall impression. Just adding a little extra color. I like that. Okay, this was fossilized amber I've been using. Okay, so here we are. This is So Thankful. So Thankful with our oak leaf and butterfly and a frame. Really liking the way this one turned out. So Thankful is the first card. The second card is Celebrate Every Victory. This is our first card today. Celebrate Every Victory, using things from Vintage Orchard, from Peach, from Academia. So be sure you vote in the comment section. This is Celebrate. So the first one is Thankful. This is Celebrate. Next one is Fall Vibes. Fall Vibes. Once again, using elements from Vintage Orchard, from Grove, from Peach. Liking that a lot. Isn't it fun what just like this little postage square thing in the back does for the design? And then finally we have our bookmark. So this was Vibes, or Fall Vibes. Okay. And this one is our bookmark. We have Right Here, Right Now. And on this side, we have Autumn Skies. I really think that's quite attractive, just that weedy vine. That's so pretty. Okay, so we have the bookmark. One more time through. The bookmark. We have Fall Vibes. We have Victory, or Celebrate. This was called Celebrate. Celebrate the victory. Celebrate. Make sure I'm not laying it on anything wet. And our final one, which was So Thankful.
Did you answer Mary's question what the second one was?
Yes. Okay, so we have 4 projects to choose from. I hope you liked today. I had lots of fun doing it with you. I hope everybody else enjoyed themselves as much as I did. I would encourage you to give us a thumbs up if you haven't done that yet. It makes me feel good, and it tells YouTube that this is a channel that people are enjoying watching. There's another thing that you can do that will help me with YouTube, and that is, as soon as we sign off, which we're going to do momentarily, hit that refresh button in the corner of your screen and leave a comment. Let's vote on which one you like. We have Celebrate. We have Fall Vibes. We have Thankful. And we have our bookmark. What was your favorite project today? Go ahead and you'll vote on that final, on that comment page, if you would. I will read every comment, and I'll comment back to you on most of them. And if you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, because you don't want to miss a thing we're up to. This is Debbie from Simply Special Crafts, and I'm going to sign off by saying good night, Gracie.